hello again, everybody. It's Paul Feuerstein, still working out of my little room here, locked in. I get out every once in a while to eat, and that's about it. In fact, if I stand up, you'll see I've eaten quite a bit while we've been locked up. And it's with my great pleasure to introduce you to a good friend of mine, Arash Hakhamian, out in Los Angeles, Beverly Hills area. Arash, how are you this morning?
Thanks, Paul. Doing really well. Nice to see you virtually.
Yeah, we usually see each other at the meetings, mostly on the West Coast, but right now that's not happening.
That's right. Hopefully soon. Hopefully we'll be back up and going very, very soon.
So Arash was just recently voted to be one of the world's top 100 dentists. He has a fabulous practice in Los Angeles and Beverly Hills. He does a very beautiful cosmetic practice, implants, all sorts of great treatment planning. Accolades, has a wall full of plaques and awards and everything else. If you don't know him, you should. So we'll give you some contact information. But what I'm here to talk to him about is something very cool that he developed, and I'm going to make it say a word, and we'll put it up on the screen. It's called Dentulu, Dentulu. And why don't you talk about what it is, where you went with it, where you were, and where we're going, and what is it all about? What is Dentulu?
Yeah, Dentulu is, we believe it's going to be an amazing addition to dentistry. It started off as a mobile app that helps consumers connect to mobile hygienists and clinicians. And it's since developed into a full-fledged teledentistry company and now kind of morphing into a marketplace. Basically, we just want to connect anyone who needs to be connected, whether it's connecting patients to dentists, connecting dentists to new patients, and being able to actually go direct to consumers and connect insurance companies directly to patients, and create a web, a true marketplace where it's based on the backbone of technology and just providing ongoing value propositions, just connecting people the way for whatever is looking for.
Yeah, when you first introduced it to me, you said, "Look at this," and you held up your cell phone and said, "Look at this," and there was it was like an app. It reminded me of Uber in a funny way. It was people looking for emergency care, dental care, and it popped up, a little map would pop up and say these people are available. The potential patient could contact them, but not only could they contact them by phone, they could contact them directly, like we're doing right now. That was the cool thing. So this term teledentistry, why don't you explain a little bit how that whole operation works?
Yeah, teledentistry is one main component of what we're doing. Basically it's being able to get second opinions, virtual consultations, and being able to share patient information between specialists and dentists, getting referrals from hospitals and medical doctors, and just utilizing technology to help in the delivery of care. Obviously we can't do root canals through teledentistry, but the biggest teledentistry company in the world is actually Smile Direct Club. You wouldn't think that's considered teledentistry, but they're actually going straight to consumers with clear aligners. And by definition and by classification, they're actually a teledentistry company. So it's a lot more than just video conferencing and chatting.
So if let's say I was a new dentist at dental school, or a dentist who is transitioning from practice to A to practice B, and how could I use this portal to do something, to get to work?
Yeah, the platform allows for so many different ways to increase income and to access patients. So as a new grad, you can get on there and create a profile, and you can start immediately doing second opinions. You can help people, give them advice. You can actually triage patients and establish them as a patient of record and actually prescribe medication to them. You can actually purchase some mobile equipment and use the platform to have your own mobile office. So patients who are looking for a dentist to go to their home or to their business or to a hospice can actually reserve you and connect with you on this platform. And so instead of paying $700,000-$800,000 for a dental office, you can actually have a mobile office for $20,000 or less, and actually use the platform.
We're going back to Marcus Welby here, going to somebody's house. That's
right. Yeah, we've gone to people's homes, we've gone to their businesses, we've gone we're taking we're taking dentistry to the patients, just like other industries are taking medical doctors and haircuts and massages to direct to consumers. There's no reason why we can't do the same with certain procedures, and I think that in the long run it'll benefit both the dentists and the patients.
But Dentulu is the connection for all these things to happen.
That's right. Dentulu is the platform. You know, we just want to enable the patients to get to the type of dentist they're looking for, whether it's a holistic dentist, a laser dentist, a virtual dentist, a mobile dentist. And we want the dentist to be able to connect with the patients through technology, whether it's virtually or connecting with them and following up with actual care.
So as a dentist, do I sign up with the company to be a provider, or you're just sort of the poor?
We have both options. So we have in-house providers, but really our core, our core service is just as a technology company. So as a DSO, as a office owner, or as an associate, you can register. You can go on any app store, whether it's the iPhone or Android, or go directly on our website, and you can register as a provider. As long as you have a dental license, you're able to start utilizing the platform however you like. Well, you want to start giving second opinions and make money, you can. If you just want to use it to, stay in touch with your own office patients, you can use it that way. And if you want to run your mobile practice on the platform, you can do that as well. So it's really malleable to your desires and needs.
That's great. And I know you've actually offered this out to the dental profession right now during the crisis at some ridiculously low price. I think it's $0.
Yes. Right now's the time to help. We want to do our part, flatten the curve, and we actually want dentists to actually start using this and learning how to implement technology in this regard. We have lasers and we have all types of cool gadgets, but without patients and without access to patients, it's going to be challenging to use any of these. So we want people to start using it from the inside before outside corporations get a hold of this technology and bypass all of us. We want to familiarize dentists with these capabilities so that we can use it to our best interest and that of our patients.
And again, the website is dentulu.com, dentulu.com. So a little bit more about the company and yourself. You certainly, you see your wonderful patients in Beverly Hills, and everybody thinks you're a hot shot and all that stuff, and you are to a certain extent. But you also give a lot, don't you? I mean, you spent a lot of time out of this country running around. And why don't you give us a little bit of insight into some of the charitable work that you personally do and Dentulu is doing?
Yeah, it's been a great pleasure and honor serving underserved communities, and we have Dentulu has the Dentulu Smile Foundation, which provides telemedicine equipment and volunteers to other organizations. So any nonprofit around the world, any NGO, anyone doing medical missions around the world can contact us, and we will provide our full services and capabilities to them and allow them to utilize this technology to better serve their patients, follow-up care, triaging them before they start the mission. So we have a whole nonprofit division, but even with my previous experiences, I used to go and do surgeries in Guatemala and a variety of different countries, and I never have follow-up care. Now we have our intraoral cameras, which you've seen. We can actually leave our cameras back in any of these countries and be able to follow up with them and actually see inside their mouth. So the cameras are going to play a huge role as well in allowing dentists to see inside their patient's mouth. And it's a great addition to teledentistry, I think.
Yes, you mentioned these cameras. I had a chance to see a couple of them, and they're small and they're very inexpensive. And it's a nice service to be able to leave them with a facility or a place or whatever it is, or even locally, a nursing home or something like that, to be able to get instant feedback and legitimate treatment plan feedback.
Yeah, and in the next 12 months, you're going to see artificial intelligence incorporated into this. So you can put the camera inside your mouth and it'll start spotting early cavities and recession and gingivitis and plaque accumulation. So machine learning and artificial intelligence will be heavily involved in teledentistry and will assist doctors and patients in addressing issues before they get out of hand.
This is just great stuff. Anything else you want us to cover? Because we have a little time. Anything else you want to tell us about Dentulu? Where you're going? What's headed on? How you're doing?
Yeah, sure. Look, I think again the biggest picture here and the biggest takeaway is that there's going to be a massive amount of consolidation Dentists don't want to pay for 12 different companies using different features. So Dentulu is going to have everything under one roof, and with the really core model of just connecting patients to dentists, dentists to patients, and then dentists to their specialists, and even bridging this gap between the medical field and the dental field, and really helping us communicate better with the medical side as well. So we're very much looking forward to be ongoing support to the dental community, and appreciate all the support we've been getting from industry leaders like yourself, Paul. So thank you so much for sharing this with the audience. And
Well, it was quite impressive. I mean, like I said, I mean, you know, launching a company is challenging, especially now it's going to be really challenging. But when, you know, I'm walking through a big trade show and I see this little booth and some guy going, "Hi, how are you?" You know, and I go, "Okay, show me what you got." And I stood there for like an hour with you and said, "Wow, look at this."
Let's do it. You know, for us, where we want to go, we have to provide massive value, and it's got to work. So we don't believe in fancy marketing and you know, gimmicky marketing. We just want to create good products, good solutions. And I think once dentists start using it, they'll see that how beneficial it is, and it'll spread as with any other good product. And so we appreciate any opportunity to talk about what we're doing. And we know that over the next couple of years, Dentulu will be a really huge asset to the dental community around the world. So.
Well, the word's out, because as I'm scrolling through Facebook groups and things like that, the name pops up periodically. And people go, and then someone says, "What's that?" And then you have a lot of fans out there right now. So you're building your base pretty well. Good luck, and it's worthwhile. Like I said, I've seen it in action. I've seen the different innovations in as it's been evolving, and you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job, Arash.
Thank you so much, Paul. And we're looking forward to having a lot more of these discussions, and to broadening our base, and really helping dentistry reinvent itself for the next generation, and for the future to come. So really looking forward to it.
All right. So again, we'll post this. It's dentulu.com. And Arash, if anyone wanted to get in touch with you, can they go through the app, or how can they find you?
Actually, they can contact me directly. I love hearing from all of our users. My direct email is my first name, ARASH @dentulu.com. And you're also welcome to just visit our website, dentulu.com, or go on the App Store and just look up teledentistry. We're the #1 app across the world on all mobile phones. So download it, play around with it. There's no commitment, and anything that you guys want to see in the future as far as this technology, please give us feedback and let us create it for you. And let's build a huge a huge benefit for our patients and for the dental industry alike. So
super.
Looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Paul. Thanks for having us.
Oh, great seeing you. Great seeing beautiful weather when I'm sitting in Massachusetts. It's almost the middle of winter here. It's April, but it's like the middle of winter where we are right now. So a little jealous there, but you know, supposedly I'll be out in San Francisco coming up at the CDA in September, I believe. I don't know. I hope it does. So I'll be at least on your side of the world soon.
This too shall pass, you know.
I know.
Pass. Well, this is temporary, and hopefully we'll get out of this with some silver linings, and continue to go back to some type of normalcy.
Maybe I'll get my hair cut some point soon.
I know.
All right. Great speaking to you again. Thanks a lot. We'll get this information out to everybody as soon as we can. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Paul. Talk to you guys later.